Hello, what is up guys? Evildoers Time here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we will be taking a look at the Aurora snowflakes that we've been getting on our season characters here on the season server over the last week or so, and ultimately what the best thing to pick up with these are, and I guess what they do in case you have no idea. A lot of people have been asking me this in my live streams, a lot of people have been asking in the comment section, so hey, we're putting out the video early this year. Now, spoiler alert, this is a lot of debate available in this, and not everyone's going to agree with what I say, and I'm totally aware of that. I'm just going to kind of go through and weigh the pros and cons of each of these different things and tell you which ones are definitely hard passes, the ones that are up for debate, and the best options as far as silver equivalencies. Anyway, I don't want to take up more of your time, so let's get into it, and let's start off with where to actually turn these suckers in. If you click on them in your inventory and click NPC location, it will show you the NPC to turn into. If you talk to him, you can click on the exchange tab to exchange one of the 3 items that you can continuously exchange, which we'll look at in a second. And under the quest tab, you can take quests to exchange the items that are limited in their exchanges. So what do I mean by this? If you look at the item itself, it says that the first 3 items there, the Old Moon Alchemy Catalyst, Valk's Cry, and Cron Stones, are infinitely exchangeable. The next line, the Artisan's Memories, Inventory Expansion, Device of Valk Caphras bundles, are exchangeable 3 times per family. And the final category there is only exchangeable 1 time per family. So you can do each of those quests 3 times, each of that quest 1 time, etc., etc. Now this NPC is located in Velia, so this is the city of Velia, first city you come to in the game. Should be pretty easy to find it. Once again, if you just click on the item, it'll map you right to it. Now working through these items starting at the top of the list, the first item is the Old Moon Alchemy Catalyst. This item's silver equivalency is 10.5 million silver and puts it right near the top of the pack. This item itself is used on the Pen Accessory Exchange questline, so if you've already completed that questline or you have no interest in doing that questline, there's no real reason to pick this up, but if you are doing the questline and you have these left over, it is one of the best ratioed items to pick up. And I'll put the ratios up at the end of this. Now the next option is the Valk's Cry, which gives you a +1 fail stack enhancement when you're doing upgrades. This one's hard to value because it depends where you use it. If you're using it at the end of a huge fail stack chain to try and push you over the top, or if you're using it like at the beginning, it has different values. I don't want to get too crazy on that one. If you like the RNG world, it might be something to consider. Same thing with the Cron Stones, however the Cron Stones are one of the worst silver equivalency valued item here. Coming in at actually 1/10 of the value is the Old Moon Alchemy Catalyst, so one of the last things I would consider picking up are these Cron Stones. Moving on to the 3 quests per families, the Artisan Memory sits in a similar category. If you don't do any upgrading, fail stacking, or hate the entire enchanting system, upgrading system in Black Desert, you'll never want to pick these up. But if you do a lot of fail stacking, a lot of upgrading of items, it might be something to consider. It doesn't have a great pearl equivalency, so these Artisan Memories on the pearl shop, you don't get a lot of bang for your buck. It's basically that one of these things is equivalent to 6 pearls. 1 Aurora Snowflake equals 6 pearls, so not very, very good. Moving on to the Inventory +2 expansion coupon, this one is one of the higher valued pearl items that you can pick up. So this one works out to 48 pearls per one of these little snowflakes that you use. However, that's only if you were to buy Inventory +1 expansions. As soon as you buy the larger expansions, it drops off pretty hard. Do note that you can pick this up 3 times per family, and it is a Pearl Shop exclusive type item, so might be something you want to think about. Advice of Valks falls into the same enhancement upgrading category where it's tough to value it. If you enjoy upgrading things, might be something you want. Otherwise, if you don't enjoy the upgrade system, don't really worry about that. The Caphras Stone bundles right here are the highest value, assuming you get a mid-roll. What do I mean by that? If you get a 35 roll in the first bundle, which is the average, or a 75 roll in the second bundle, which is the average, or I guess I should say median, you will net the most silver per one of these Aurora snowflakes that you put in of all the different items. So as far as the best actual monetary exchange value, it is these Caphras Stone bundles, assuming you hit in the middle or above. As soon as you drop below that mid-roll section, the Old Moon Alchemy Catalyst actually becomes the most valuable item to exchange for. So that's going to be done for the 3 quests per family category. Now let's go on to the one-time only section here. So the first options are Courser Horse upgrade materials, the Crimson Fire Flower, Blue Conch, and Fruit of Yunaros. These exchange out to about 10 million silver per one of these Aurora snowflakes that you use, which puts them just below the Caphras bundle mid-roll and just below the Old Moon Alchemy Catalyst. Again, we have an Advice of Valks, which once again is entirely debatable as to how much it's actually worth if you do enhancing and all of those different things. The next 2 options are cosmetic items, and fashion is the true end game, but if you're looking for actual progression in Black Desert, not one of the best options to choose. The next option is the Artisan's Blessing, which gives you 1 Artisan's Memory per day for 30 days. I would also steer clear of that, even if you do enhancing, that's just kind of meh in general. The times 30 choose your pet box used to be one of the best rewards to pick when it was the Wizard Ghost Fee. However, it is no longer the Wizard Ghost Fee. Wizard Ghost Fee could be used on anything to upgrade a pet. You could use it on any pet. These ones you have to choose from a preset group of pets, so less valuable than the old ones, but still pretty solid. Comes into a value of 37 pearls per Aurora Snowflake, and if you count the fact that you can buy more than one inventory expansion off of the Pearl Shop at a time, this item is actually the best Pearl exchanged item that you can purchase. So if you're looking to get pets, or if you're looking to get the most Pearl value per one of these Aurora Snowflakes, you'll probably want to go with the Choose Your Pet box. The next option is a Tier 8 white horse. Tier 8 horses generally can be bought off the market, although there is a short supply of them now. The base value of that horse is only about 100 million silver, and of course, as you continue to progress, it'll probably bump up to 220-ish million silver, and if you're lucky enough and get a courser out of it, it'd be worth even more, but for the majority of players, it just will never hit that point. So at base, it's worth about 3.3 million silver per one of these Aurora Snowflakes that you use. If you upgrade it all the way to level 30, it'll be worth about 6.7 million. And if you get lucky and courser it, well then it's worth way more and becomes the best item, but once again, the odds of that are pretty low. Next item is the Manos Riding Crop, and the Manos Riding Crop is worth about 8 million silver per Aurora Snowflake, which puts it into a solid 5th place as far as option exchanges go. However, if you're looking for pure silver value, you'd probably still be better off going with the RNG on the Kaffir Stone bundle. The next item, the Mythical Feather, is absolutely meme tier, and I cannot believe that they put it on there for that cost, and I don't think that they even looked at the market prices in this game whatsoever, at least on the NAEU servers. If you go to the central market right now on NA anyway, and type in Mythical Feather, you can buy these things. There's a ton of them in stock for 14.5 million each, which means that this is actually the worst possible item to exchange on this list. By far, the worst item. Don't take this, please. Please. And then the final two items are Advice of Valks, which once again, tough to debate as far as how valuable they are. However, a 135 stack is a pretty massive stack and probably worth a really significant amount of money. Same thing for a plus 100 Advice of Valks stack as well. Both are really, really strong stacks if you're into the RNG upgrading and enhancement systems in this game. And yeah, so I said I'd bring up the table here at the end. You can see that the Old Moon Alchemy Catalyst comes in at 10.5 million silver per snowflake, which is pretty good. Cronstone's at 1 million, moving it down to damn near the bottom. Artisan's Memory is one of the worst items you can pick up on this list as far as value per pearl. The Inventory Expansion +2 is the best, but once again, like I said earlier, it's only if you were buying +1s. As soon as you buy more than +1 at a time, this value drops off substantially, which would then make the Pet Box the best value as far as pearl items go. You can look at the values here. You can see that the first Kaffir's bundle comes out to the same as the Old Moon Alchemy Catalyst, assuming you hit the mid-roll, whereas the second Kaffir's bundle is slightly higher. So yeah, it is the highest silver valued item on the list. The Horse Courser materials all come out even. Don't know how to rank the Advice of Valks. The Mystical Feather is one of the worst items. The Manos Riding Crop comes in at a stable number, and the White Horse at 3.3 million. So that should give you an idea of which items are the best and which ones you might want to steer clear of. Just to give you my own 2 cents and inputs, these Advice of Valks are pretty solid if you're into the Hansen game. I personally hate it and will not be going for these, but if you do like to do upgrades and stuff, they're pretty solid. What I'm going to get is I'm going to go for the Pet Box just because it's the greatest cash shop value, and then I'll also go for the Inventory Expansions because they are also the greatest cash shop value. With whatever Aurora Snowflakes I have left after that, I'm going to bump into the Kaffir's bundles just for the cash. Or if I'm getting close on my pen accessory quest line, I might take these as well just for the guaranteed upgrades. But once again, it kind of goes off of whatever you're interested in Black Desert, because you can see that the horse upgrades themselves really aren't too bad of an exchange value. So if you're going for your dream horse, might be something you want to consider. If you love horse training and you think you can get this to a courser, then go for it. It starts with Instant Excel. Like I said, if you like upgrading, you got the big Advice of Valks. There's a lot of customization available to this as far as what you want to progress with. The only thing I could say 100% steer clear of is this Mythical Feather. If you pick this, you're going to cry. But anyway, guys, I hope this video is going to help you. I know it's not a straight up just buy this answer, but it really isn't like that, much like everything in Black Desert. I think it gave you a pretty fair overview of all the different items. Hopefully you don't hate me in the comment section below. If this video is going to help you, do let me know. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe so you stay updated when new content comes out. Thank you all so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you at the next live stream over on Twitch, YouTube video right here, or wherever I happen to see you. Dice.